guys, Molly here and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing the book Unhaul challenge. I think that's what it's called, by Books and Lala. She did this for like spring cleaning and everything. So it's spring still is happening, so I think it still counts. But it doesn't have to be spring, but it's just a book unhaul challenge and everything. So I decided to do that. There is 10 things that 10 like challenges, I guess, and you have to fit a book with it and you have to unhaul it. And I already know I have an unhaul for like this year, but like there's books that like I know, but those were like books I just chose. But I feel like if I have like prompts for them, like challenges or whatever they're actually called, then I might too. There's books that I don't want anymore, but like I can't get rid of them, but like I'm never gonna read, or I just don't care anymore. So let's just get started. So the first one is a book you rated low. So I have several books for that one. I don't own any. I haven't rated a book for 1 star yet, but I own like a couple of two 2-star books. And the first one is Out of the Dust by Karen Hesse. I did not enjoy this. Gave it 2 stars. And I am willing to give this up because I have like, I don't care about it. And it more space on my bookshelf, to be honest. And then I have another one, and I already read these challenges, and I'm going to save it for a different challenge. But I rated it 2 stars also. So, yeah, so this is the first one I am going to be unhauling. And the next challenge, or thingy-majiggy, is a book you changed your mind about. I don't know if I have a book for this. Because I honestly don't know. I still seriously don't know what book I have changed my mind about. But there could be TBR books also. So, there's this one I could get rid of. It was my sister's, but she wasn't going to read it, so I took it. She's not a reader. I was going to read this, but I have recently changed my mind about it because I'm like, I don't want to read it, really, to be honest. So I think this one will fit this challenge. It's not a challenge, Molly. It's and this book I have not read yet. I was going to read it, but I have no interest anymore in reading it, so I am just going to get rid of it. And then the next one is a series you won't be completing. And I think I am going to be choosing The Kill Order by James Dashner. This is a Maze Runner prequel, and I honestly have no interest in reading the prequels, so I won't be completing, I guess, this series. Like, I want to know what happens, like, really before, like, how this all came to be, so I might not get rid of this. But I don't know if I'm going to read it ever. But I have an interest, but no interest, because it follows different characters, and it's a prequel, but I want to know how like all these things happen in the Maze Runner series, and why it happened, and how it happened. I don't know. I'm just gonna hold on to this one because I don't know if I'm gonna have a book for this one. For series won't be completing. So, yeah. And the next one, number 4, is a book you DNF'd. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. It's really annoying. So, in that book I am going to be getting rid of is Feuds by Avery Hastings. I did DNF this book, and I could be using this space for another book. So I gave this one 2 stars as well. So I have like no interest in completing this, and I did DNF it. So yeah. And the next one is a book you have multiple copies of. So I have 2 copies of The Host. I originally got this copy from Goodwill because I've been wanting to read The Host, but this is in Mark's paperback, and this is the movie edition. So I didn't really want this one, but then I found this one at Goodwill. So I have this one now, so I'm just going to be keeping this one. So I'm just going to be getting rid of this copy but it does have a bonus scene in it, but like I could care less, to be honest. So I'm going to get rid of this one and keep this edition. And the next one is a book you're never going to get to. A book you're never actually gonna get to. Books for these because I got 2 books from the dollar store and they sound like good books at the time, but like now I'm just like, I know I am never gonna get to them. It is Everybody Rise by Stephanie Clifford and The Girl in the Road by Monica Brine. I know I am never going to get to these books. They sound interesting, but at the same time, I don't want to read them. I only bought this one, really, to be honest, of the cover, because I like the cover, and I think this is like more of an adult book, and I don't read adult books, but I don't know. But I want to read them. Let's see if I have another book I know I'll never get to. Okay, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I 90% know I will never get to this book because I got it from the library one time and I read like first like 15 pages and lost interest in it, and couldn't care less, couldn't care more, couldn't care anything. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to this. I got this at a used bookstore, so I didn't pay full price on it. I paid $6 for this book. So I don't know if I'm gonna read this. I know I'm probably never gonna get to it. And yeah, I'm probably gonna just, I don't know, but I want to. But I don't at the same time because I couldn't care. I don't care. I couldn't care less. So, I don't know. I don't. I have an addiction to keeping books that I know I'm never gonna read. It's either these 2 or one of them or this book. for these two, I'm gonna try the first two chapters and see if I actually like them, and then decide if I'm gonna unhaul them. But for right now, I'm just gonna keep them. But for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, but I know I'll get to it one day, someday. But that one day, someday is not right now. But I don't want to re-buy the book when I have a perfectly good copy right here. So this is gonna keep. So, because this challenge, like, I know I'll get to them. There's a reason why I bought them, because I know I'm gonna get to them, but just not at the moment. And I bought these books because I'm gonna read them, but I don't want to re-buy them because I just bought them. Why would I re-buy a book? And the next one is a book you bought because of the hype. That would be every single book I own. Okay, not actually, but book I bought because of the hype. And like a book that I guess I don't like anymore, and I bought it because of the hype, but I don't like it anymore, I'm gonna guess. Duh. Another one, I don't know, because I like the books that I bought because of the hype, and I plan on reading books that I bought because of the hype. So this one is one that I don't have a book for, so two thingy-majiggies, whatever they're called. I don't think they're called challenges, because, well, they're not called prompts. They're not called challenges. I don't remember what she called them, just questions. I don't know. Okay, let's just continue. And then the next one is a book you bought because of the cover. Well, that would be Everybody Rise. I bought because of the cover. No. Okay, Strange Sweet Song I bought because of the cover, and I don't know if I'm gonna be honestly gonna read this, but this is another book I bought at the dollar store, and I want to read the first chapter and see how it is. But at the same time, I have no interest really. I have interest, a little interest, like 5 out of 10 interest. So that would be a no. So I can't do this one either. Let's just continue. A book you don't know anything about. All of my books. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Everybody Rise. I know nothing about that book, but I keep reading the description and I keep forgetting what's even about. And also The Girl on the Road. So there's that. The Glittering Court. I know a little bit about it, but not really. But I want to read that book, so I just want to read all the books, but little time. So that's the fourth one I can't choose a book for because I'm so bad at this. because I can't give up the books, and I know I'm gonna read them, and I don't feel like repurchasing them. So let's just go to the last one, a book you didn't buy. Literally all my books. The Boy in Striped Pajamas. Okay. So, here's the thing. I don't really care for this book. I have watched the movie. I have read it one time. I don't know what the rating I give it. Probably 3 stars I gave it. But, I honestly... But it's like a short book, like, if I need it. I don't know if I want to reread it, to be honest. I don't know. I didn't buy this book. My dad bought it for me to do for an English thing. For English, I had to do a thingy about it. For Florida virtual school, and then I never finished class, and I just took it on a different thing. Okay, that's not important, but, yeah, to be honest, don't really care for this book anymore. I kind of liked it when I don't know, I prefer the movie more than book, so I think this one is gonna go. I'm so sorry, John Boyne. You're probably dead or not watching this. I don't know how old you are. Okay, this one I'm gonna unhaul because I don't really care. And one time was enough, and I don't really want to keep it on my shelf. Because I know I'm never gonna reread it. So this one's gonna go. So that one was the last one. I got rid of 5 books. I got rid of. And then the kill order, I am gonna keep. So that's just gonna go back on my shelf because I know I'm gonna read it, but it's gonna be me suffering through it while I read it because I don't care, but I do care at the same time, but not really, but yes really, but not really, yes really, not really. I can't make up my mind, so I'm just gonna keep it, and one day I'll read it. But these books, I know I'm never gonna read again or read ever. So this one I gave a low rating. I gave it 2 stars. This one is the last one, a book you didn't buy. This one is a book you have multiple copies of. This one is book you DNF'd. And this one is a book you changed your mind about. So I was going to read this one day, someday, but I have like, okay, to be honest, I have like little interest in it, but like I have a little interest in it, but not really. But if I find you again, book, I'll pick you up. But right now, I don't think we're meant to be. Did I just kiss my book? Hell yeah. Regret? Hell no. Hell no. I didn't regret that. But maybe a little bit. Now y'all think I'm weird. Be like, oh, it's weird. She just kissed her book. Be like, I don't care what you say about me. It's fine. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you give us a big old thumbs up, and also subscribe down below to see more of me if you did enjoy. And also, don't comment anything. Just kidding. You can comment whatever you want to comment. Just don't hate me for unhauling these books. And I know these books are not popular, but it's fine. It's whatever. I'm just gonna go now. Bye, guys.